Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Detective Lieutenant Patrick McCormick, the Public Information Officer here at the City of Yonkers Police Department. Today, we're excited to announce our use of leads online and their reported citizen property inventory system. Present here today are the Honorable Mayor Mike Spano, Council Member 3rd District Michael Sabatino, Minority Leader, Council Member 5th District Mike Breen, Police Commissioner Charles Gardner, Deputy Chief Tim Hodges, Investigative Services Bureau, Deputy Chief Frank Cariello, Field Services Bureau, Detective Captain Joseph Monaco, Commanding Officer of the Detective Division, Detective Sergeant Charles DiMatteo from the Detective Division, and from our Technology Unit, we have Police Officer John Nagel and Vic Prenny. The order of speakers here today will be Police Commissioner Charles Gardner, followed by Mayor Mike Spano, followed by Detective Captain Joseph Monaco, and then we're going to do a brief demonstration on how the system works here today and how our residents can register their property. At this time, I'd like to call up Police Commissioner Charles Gardner to the podium.
Thank you, Lieutenant, and good afternoon. Over the last several years, the Yonkers Police Department has greatly expanded our use of technology to become a more effective and efficient law enforcement agency. Systems like our network of license plate readers, surveillance cameras, DNA collection, crime analysis systems, social media forums like our Tips 411 program, our YPD app, and many others have enabled us to become a more effective law enforcement agency and enabled us to solve crimes more effectively. Today, we're pleased to announce our partnership with Leads Online, the latest addition to our crime-fighting systems. Leads Online is a secure property inventory system that can be utilized by law enforcement, business owners, and residents free of charge. We've been utilizing the system for the past few months in an investigative capacity, and today we're pleased to announce and ask the public's assistance in registering their property in this online reporting system. So basically how it works is that items that are reported lost or stolen are entered into the system by law enforcement agencies throughout the country. And each day, millions of transactions by secondhand dealers, precious metal dealers, pawnbrokers, eBay sales, and many other databases are entered and tracked by the system, resulting in the immediate identification of an item that is either lost or reported stolen with a notification to the reporting law enforcement agency. This can help us in the recovery of the property, the identification of the seller, and a lead in solving the original crime that occurred. It can also be used by the public free of charge to create an inventory of their personal property that can be helpful in accurately reporting lost or stolen items to police or to your insurance company. Everything from jewelry, electronics, phones, computers, cameras, collectibles, and other property can be entered into the system. And as we approach the holiday season where people will be receiving gifts, it's the perfect time to utilize this system and register your property. We're going to be reaching out to the community. We're going to be working with the Board of Ed on trying to make people aware of the program and get them to register their valuables. Of course, the more people that register their items, the more effective that we can be in recovering items that may be stolen at some time in the future. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to our mayor, the Honorable Mike Spano, to talk about the program a little more.
Thank you, Commissioner. As many of you know, the FBI has recently named Yonkers the second safest city of its size in the entire country. And there are many factors behind that. We all know the men and women who put that uniform on each and every day go out there to protect and serve our community, and we're proud of that. But another key factor is that our commissioner has always been committed to using the latest technology to assist our department and our residents. And it's good to have a commissioner who thinks that way, but it's also equally important to have brass, the top brass, the deputy chiefs, and who are also following suit. Today is yet another example of that. Leads Online is technology that will assist our police department to help them prevent crime while also looking out for the best interests of our local business owners. Leads Online can potentially be instrumental one day in solving an important investigation right here in Yonkers. And so this new initiative ties in perfectly to our new ordinance that was passed by the City Council, and I'll let one of the council members speak of that. And I'm proud of the work that the council does in partnership with us as we really try to move Yonkers in that right direction. The new technology that's being used is really having a positive effect on the way we fight crime here in Yonkers. And that, with the hard work of this department, really is something that can't be matched anywhere, and that's why the FBI has recognized us as the second safest city of our size in all America, and we're looking for that #1 spot. So, Commissioner, thank you for your hard work.
Good afternoon, Councilmember Sabatino. Back in May, the City Council amended an ordinance that allowed this type of system to be implemented. And this is going to be extremely helpful to law enforcement as well as to our residents. So I really encourage our residents to photograph your items. I mean, it's very simple. Just photograph your jewelry or your electronic equipment. It goes into the database, and that way, if you are a victim of a robbery and someone tries to sell this in a pawn shop or somewhere else, it makes it much easier to recover. So I hope that everybody will take advantage of this system. We're really proud to have this new system here in the city, and it's going to be a great help to our law enforcement. Thank you.
Just at this point, we're going to have Detective Captain Joseph Monaco come up from our Detective Division. He's going to speak about a recent successful investigation they had involving the system. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Just very briefly, this is how this system works. Back in October, detectives responded to a reported burglary in the confines of the 1st Precinct. The detectives worked with the homeowner to get a good description of the property that was stolen during the burglary. The detectives, through their investigation, were able to develop a potential suspect. Utilizing the Leads Online system, they were able to track the stolen property to a secondhand dealer or pawn shop in the Bronx, responded to that location with the homeowner, and were able to recover the stolen property and eventually make an arrest in closing out that burglary case. So that's just one example of how our detectives are utilizing the database.
Thanks, Captain. We could just have Councilman Breen say a few words.
It's the forward thinking of the Yonkers Police that these new effective tools are coming into existence. This was brought to the City Council. We passed the law, and while it's a tool for crime fighting, it's also a tool for our citizens to protect their property. So I think we've got to work at getting all the citizens to put their valuables online. It's a very simple process, and it's some forward thinking, and I praise the Yonkers Police for doing these kind of forward thinking ideas. Thank you.
Thank you. That's actually going to kind of conclude the formal part of the press conference now. We're just going to do a demonstration with our tech unit to show how easy it is to actually register a property.
I'm Officer John Nagel. I'm going to show you today how to create an account on report.leadsonline.com. So basically what this is for is you're going to register your property. When you buy property, you might want to put it up here just in case you lose it or it gets stolen. We can search the database and we can recover it for you. It also helps us in prosecuting cases when we catch people with stolen property because we can identify what the property is. It's very easy to create an account. Basically what you do is you click on create new account. It's going to ask you for a username, a password, and an email. So what you're going to do is once you create the account, it's going to send a verification email to you. You're going to verify who you are, and then you're in. So I created an account early this morning. It took me less than a minute. So basically I'm going to log on now. That's how you create the new account. So once you fill those all out, you're going to log in. Then this morning, I'm just going to show you how easy it is to add an item. So this morning I added my sports watch. It was very easy, so I'm going to click on that and just show you that. So basically what you do is you fill out the description. If there's any inscriptions on a watch or any jewelry, you can add that. They want the brand, the make, and the model. If you have a serial number, that's very helpful. The value of it, when it was purchased, and any comments you want to add, maybe more descriptive items. So basically, if you click on the picture, there's the watch I took a picture of this morning, and you can add up to 4 images for each item you want listed. So basically, to add a new item, I'll walk you through that real quick. You're going to log in again, and then you're just going to click on Add Item. And then basically, you're going to go to Description, and then I'm going to add this iPhone that I just purchased this morning. And basically what I want to do is just take a picture of it. So I'm going to click Browse to Upload. Then it's going to ask me where do I want to upload it from. So I'm going to click on my camera. And then basically what I can do here is go right to here. take a picture of that. There we go. So we're going to take a picture of that. If we like that, we're going to check it off. And then it takes a minute or two to upload. So then basically what you're going to do is while that's uploading, oh, it already came over, if you see it on the bottom there, you're going to fill out the rest of the boxes here. Any inscription, probably not for an iPhone. The brand is going to be Apple. The model, this is going to be a 6S. Any serial numbers that you can get off the back. What the value is. And then the date purchased. So you can see it has a calendar there. And then any comments if you wanted to add them. So then once you're done, you're just going to click on Save and Close. And that's it. So now that's been saved there. So once that's done, as you can see, it took me less than a minute to do that. You save the property there, then we can check it. If we find it on anybody, we'll know it's yours, and we'll be able to recover it for you. So basically, it needs the email address to confirm who you are. So once you save that account, it'll send you a verification email. You'll click on the verification link, and then your account is created. But it does ask you for a username, a first name, last name. It's going to ask you for your email address, and then it's going to send the verification email.
Any other questions? Great. Thank you for everybody coming out. We appreciate it. Please help advertise the program. We have flyers in English and Spanish on the table.